Don't let me
What is up, you guys? Brewski here, and today we're going to be in The Witcher, playing the new expansion, Blood and Wine, and I'm going to be giving you guys a guide on how to find the new armor set called the Manticore Steel Armor, and I will be walking y'all through, giving y'all the locations, showing y'all the encounters for the first time that I ran through them. The Manticore level requirement will be level 40, so not too far off from where it suggests that you start, and it will be a medium armor. Now you can get this armor fairly early. I just got to the very first city, maybe an hour into the expansion. So this is just kind of where it is on the map. In the first city, it's going to be by the Grand Master Armorsmith. So you're going to go inside, and he's just going to give you a quest for every single school. So Manticore, Wolf, Ursine, Cat, and I can't remember the last one, honestly. I think Serpent. But you go in here and you just talk to this guy, and he'll kind of give you some details on all the schools, and this is actually where you will come to craft the armor. So I've already picked up the quest, as you'll see, but so it gives you I think it's 5 of them altogether. So I figured I would get the Manticore first, since it was kind of the newest and maybe least seen. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Very first, we are going to be going for the Manticore Steel Sword. Here's the location. And you're pretty much just going to want to fast travel to your vineyard. Spoiler alert, in case you don't know, you get a vineyard in this game. And you will be able to travel directly west to be able to get to where you need to go. Alright, so we're here at the first location. Here it is on the map again, in case you guys forgot where it is. It's directly west of your vineyard. So you're going to want to run around, and remember, this is me just going through, not having any idea what to do. Me going in blind, just trying to find things. You'll see this enemy right here next to this body, so you'll want to go ahead and kill her. Now, it can be kind of a challenging fight, but just take your time with it, and you should be able to kill her, no problem. So this actually isn't part of this quest line, but in case you want to get part of another quest done, you can loot the body right from where the female enemy was, and if you loop around to your left and then take a right, you'll see 2 treasure chests, and they have some loot in them that will help you for another quest. I don't really remember the details. I just remember that it gave me some gear, it gave you some plans. I think I remember for some armor. And that's about it. Like I said, this isn't related to the Manticore quest line at all. This is just kind of a side note. So if you loop around, you'll see kind of on the elevated by the grass, you'll see this little place where you can jump up and kind of loop around. And on the inside, there'll be a little crevice, I guess you could say. And that's where you'll find the plans for the Manticore Steel Sword. And you'll go ahead and just read the note that was inside. I didn't really go into detail on what it said, I just kind of read it. So then you're going to want to, it'll give you the location for the next one, and you'll kind of go to your map, and I'll show you guys where it is on the map, and just fast travel to the nearest place. Alright, so we're at the next location, and this location we will be finding the Manticore Armor. Here's the location for you guys. There's actually a fast travel point to the southwest of here, so if you guys want to pick that up to have a quick get out, if you so say. But there are some enemies around this cave, but if you should be able to sneak through fairly easy without getting next to any of them. So you're going to take this path down into this cave, and there's pretty much just going to be notes all over the walls, and you can read them if you want. I went ahead and read them just because I like exploring all the stuff in here. But yeah, I read everything, but there will be one specific note that will hold the plan for the Manticore Armor. And like I said, I went ahead and I just read all of these. I guess they have something to do with the lore and the quest line. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, honestly. I was just doing this to get the gear and to make the guide for y'all, just to kind of show y'all where the locations were. So it'll be actually be out of these three. I tried to light this right here, but it wouldn't light for some reason. You'll see 3 notes on the walls right here, and it'll be the one to Geralt's right. But like I said, I read the other ones, so you don't. I guess you really don't have to read them. And I'm kind of just rambling on about this, but if you loot the 3rd one, it will go ahead and give you the plans and the next location for the next piece of armor.
Of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Here we are at the next location. There will actually be 2 pieces of gear at this one, the Manticore trousers and boots, so you get a twofer for this one. But it comes with a little challenge. There is an enemy in here that you have to kill, and it will actually give you another quest line that you kill the ghost, and then you have to actually bury its bones. The monster isn't too difficult, but you are in kind of an enclosed space, so just kind of keep that in mind. You're going to look around in this kind of temple place, and you'll see the back doors, or the back walls kind of cracked, so you just use your ARD sign to kind of blow it down, and then you'll see the enemy in here. So what I did, just kind of the typical flight. Use your Quinn. He can do this kind of scissor whirlwind kind of thing on you that does a good bit of damage if you're under leveled, so kind of watch out for that. You see it right there, yeah. So you pretty much just burst them down, and you'll see those stairs right there, and up to the left was going to be where the plans are. You can look around. There's some rare items in there, if you want to vendor them. I looked around. There's also some books in here too, if you guys are interested in reading all the books in this game. I know there's a lot of them, but like I said, I'm the kind of person that likes exploring all these things. So you'll see me looking around, and there you'll see the chest with the 2 plans in them, and you'll see a lot of the other stuff just has a bunch of random useless things in them, but a couple of them, you'll see this little bookcase right here has some stuff in it, some good stuff in it, and there's a couple of bookshelves with some books in them. So on to the next one. So in this clip we will be finding the Manticore Silver Sword. We are at the previous location where we found the last 2 items, so if you go to your map, I will show you the location. Kind of scroll out, and it will be pretty much directly south of you in a little cave. The quickest fast travel point will be the Palace Gardens, so you can go ahead and make your way to a fast travel point and fast travel there. Once you get there, you'll see that it'll be a little creek with a cave. I'll show you again on the map just so you guys can see. Fast travel to the Palace Gardens and kind of just run south. Now this part could be a little confusing. I didn't really know what to do when I was going into it. You're going to walk up and you're going to see kind of this purple mist, I guess you could say. And I didn't know if it was going to poison me or not, so I figured I would just put my Quinn on and try and run through it. I figured I could survive the poison, but I ran up and I got stuck automatically, as you'll see here. And I was kind of freaking out. I didn't know if I was going to die or what was going to happen. But you end up not dying. It's kind of like an illusion kind of thing. So you just keep running through, and then you'll have a pretty sight right here, just a bunch of naked girls. But I didn't pay them any attention. I just ran past, and the next part, I'm not sure what you have to do. I'm not sure what is required, but you'll see a group of 6, or you'll see a vision of 6 homeless people. And Geralt mentions that it might be something like a test or something like that this illusion is just a test. So I went ahead and you'll have the option to give alms to all of the homeless people. So I went ahead and just gave them all alms. I'm not sure if you can still go through and not give them anything. I'm not sure if you have to give all of them the alms. I don't know. I just went ahead and played it safe and gave them all alms. So and it worked for me. So I suggest you do the same thing.
Arms for the poor, sir.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now.
So after you give all the homeless people alms, you'll run through and you'll see kind of another illusion surrounded by 3 beasts. So you're going to need to go ahead and kill these beasts. They're not too much of a challenge. I just used my Igni to ignite them and kind of just dodged around and ended up weakening, I think, 2 of them, and then I just used Whirlwind to finish all of them off. Like I said, not a hard fight. You are in kind of an enclosed space, so just be on the lookout. Like I said, nothing too difficult. After you kill them, the illusion will disappear, and you will run through the entrance to your left from when you walked in, and it will lead you back into a cave where you will find another illusion, and this is where the actual plans will be. So now that we made it towards the end of the cave, you're going to look around and you'll see another illusion here. And then if you look on the illusion's right, you will see the plans for the Manticore Silver Sword.
Not seeing visions
I think. Yeah, Silver Sword. Sorry, I forgot which one it was. So you read the note and it will give you the location for the last piece, the 6th and final piece of gear, which will be the Manticore Gauntlets.
into it.
Finally, we will be finding the 6th and final piece of the Manticore school gear, the Manticore Gauntlets. Now, if you actually open up your map, you will see the previous location that I was in. There's actually a marker just southeast of where we were. So you can go there and open up the map and actually have a quicker fast travel point than having to go back to where you fast travel to get to here. So if you look up here, you'll see that I can just fast travel there and it's a lot quicker. Now this is the final location. All you will need to do is simply hop off your horse, go and jump into the lake and dive down to the bottom. There will be some other chests in here that have some items that are worth looting just for selling or maybe an armor upgrade for you. But the main thing will just be a little box, and you'll see it on the ground after I loot these 2, that will hold the Manticore Gauntlets. And after you loot it, you will have completed the quest, and you will have all 6 items of the Manticore school gear. So you loot that, and like I said, you'll have to go back to the Grand Armor Master Smith, or Grand Master Armor Smith, excuse me, back in the city, and he will be the one that will actually craft these for you. Now we're going to get into the details of the gear. First will be the Manticore boots, and here are the materials that you will need for them. It's all pretty general stuff. Nothing too fancy, nothing that will take too long to get. And if we actually look at the 3 set bonus, you'll see that it'll have critical hit chance and damage also applies to bombs. And the 6 set bonus will be to increase the max number of charges for each alchemy item by 1. So kind of a crafting bonus, if you would. Nothing for physical or your signs, but kind of unique bonuses from the 3 set and 6 set bonus. So like I said, these are all the materials for all the different pieces. You can see the stats of each individual piece, just if you want to pause, and you'll be able to tell what is what. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I will be going down the list. I think Wolven is next. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time back in The Witcher. Thanks for watching.